You're listening to Barnsley FM. It's Thursday and it's 11:15, so it must be time to join our resident gardener, Roy Braithwaite, live by phone from his Yorkshire garden.
In me Yorkshire country garden.
Good morning, Roy. How are you doing?
I'm champion, Jeff, in fine fettle. Out in the garden, rain or shine, you know me. Least said, soonest mended.
Last week, Roy, you were telling us how to reseed a lawn and how to keep the birds from it. We've had a few responses from listeners. Helen from Darton says that she's followed your advice with the yoghurt pots with the stones in them and stringing up some razor wire, but she's still getting birds coming onto the garden.
Well, she's obviously doing it wrong then, Jeff, isn't she? Next question.
Right, I'll move on. Okay, just a couple of quick emails to start with. Jean from Cawthorne says she's been trying to garden environmentally responsibly, but she's still struggling with slugs.
Well, Jeff, there's a clue in there, isn't there? Trying to garden environmentally responsibly. Oh!
God, he's off again. Frankie Howard.
I know you can't see me, but I'm actually making little quotation marks with my index and middle fingers, like Cliff Richard does. No, Jeff, I'm not into all that crusty, new age codswallop. It's all la-di-da nonsense. It's like PlayStations in prisoner cells, free houses for single mums, and letting every Tom, Dick and Ahmed into the country. As a nation, we've gone soft.
Well, I'm not sure I can agree with you there, Roy.
What happened to Dunkirk spirit? What happened to fighting them on beaches? No, we've given in.
I think we've got your point, Roy.
Thank God for Brexit. That's what I say.
Here we go.
No, when it comes
Brexit again.
to slugs, like all parasites, such as wasps, greenfly, shed burglars and the like, shock and awe, Jeff, shock and awe. It might be against the Geneva Convention, well, so be it, but I'm an advocate of chemical warfare.
What, against shed burglars?
Banning DDT was one of the biggest mistakes we've ever made, and it's all down to the namby-pamby liberals, the bloody snowflakes. DDT used to kill oat.
And poison the food chain.
I can only suggest that Jean gets down to a local arms dealer and gets her hands on some hydrogen cyanide, some Agent Orange, or failing that, a bottle of Roundup. And nuke 'em, Jean, nuke 'em.
I'm not sure that's the answer you were looking for, Jean, but
It's the only one you're going to get, Jean.
we've got an email. Okay, moving on. We've got an email from Jason in Kendry, whose only previous experience of gardening, he says, was growing cannabis in his loft. He's wanting to get into marrows. Have you got any advice?
As long as no marrows get into him, Jeff. That's what I always say. You're best starting on cucumbers, Jason.
Yeah. Sound advice as always there, Roy. So what's on the cards for today?
Well, I've got a couple of branches that want lopping off a sycamore tree at the bottom of the garden. It's hanging over from the neighbour's property, and he's done bugger all about it, despite me posting a couple of notes through his door. So I think it's time to grasp the nettle.
Right. So is that what you'd call hard landscaping?
Not really, Jeff, no.
So what equipment are we going to need for a job like this then, Roy?
Chainsaw and a ladder.
We've all got at least one of them, Roy, I think.
Let's just give this chainsaw... Okay, I'm just going to give this chainsaw a test. You can get chainsaws from a lot of different places, and I got mine from Aldi.
Aldi? Okay, so talk us through what you're doing then.
Okay, I'll just switch that off for a second. Well, I'm having to improvise a little bit because I don't have a tall enough ladder to reach the branch that I'm after. I've got some step ladders that we use for decorating, and I've got this propped against the fence because the ground's a bit uneven and it's a bit of a stretch to reach the branch that's causing all bother. Still, least said, soonest mended. I'm going to go up to the ladder with a chainsaw now.
What precautions have you made about when the branch falls then, Roy?
None whatsoever, Jeff. Not my problem. It's going to go over the other side of the fence.
So, it's for your neighbour to sort that out, please.
Too bloody right it is.
Okay, a bit of legal insight there from Roy.
Okay, I'm going up the ladder now. I'm about a foot too short here. I'm just going to see if I can just sprag myself up on top of this fencing. I'm going to have to take a swipe at it. Oh, come on. Come on, you beauty. Come on, you beauty.
Okay, just take it steady there, Roy. Nice and easy. Sounds like you're having a bit of trouble, Roy.
I can't quite reach it. Leslie, come and hold these ladders. Leslie!
Can we have a drum roll for Roy, please? Yeah, just play it safe, Roy, play it safe.
Just stretch a little bit more.
Edge of the seat stuff this, Roy. Radio Gold.
Me hand! Me fucking hand! I've cut me hand off! I've cut me fucking hand off! I've cut me fucking hand off!
Cut the call. I apologise for Roy's language. Can we get it? It sounds like he's had a bit of a problem. Until we can go back to Roy in his Yorkshire garden, let's have a bit of music. Here's the Nolan Sisters. Can we get him an ambulance? Can we get...
Homeless people should feel how I'm depressed.